It is Gio. Hello, Gio.
Hey,
Hey
Gio.
guys,
Hey, how's it going?
it's going pretty well. Playing in this tournament a couple of months now. I feel like we're definitely gonna come back next month. Try to hold the
That is
title.
what I like to hear. So, Gio, we saw Phil me 3 times on the stream. Which of those games was your favorite to play?
Ooh, I have to say probably the last one. I feel the last one our team was really coherent with each other, where we were just communicating really well, and we got our revenge. That's the most
Yeah.
important part, right?
Yeah, you played well. It was kind of suffocating sometimes.
Thank you, thank
So,
you. Yeah, we just tried to abuse with our jungler. Our jungler was given really good comms. We're making
Oh.
really good map rotations. Our top laner, he was Thanos in the top lane. Doing his job.
So I want to ask you about your first game against the Durian Defenders. What do you attribute to that loss? Was it a bad read on some picks, or was it just a miscommunication and misplays? What do you think?
I feel like for most of that game, during the early parts, anyways, we were really ahead, and then their comp just started getting a little hard to deal with. I feel like if we were at the objectives a little earlier to clear out all the vision and just establish our own and just play for one pick and get out, we would be really good. Because there was a fight that happened where we got Renata, and then
Mhm.
we ended up acing them, and we got Baron after. So
That's
if we were able
right.
to do that more often, that would have been good.
So then that was the. Sorry, I'm going to soapbox for just a minute here. You got the Baron after that, and then you lost 4 of those Barons fighting at the Dragon. Is there a reason you wanted to fight a non-soul dragon instead of pushing the lanes?
We wanted to stop them from getting from Soul Point because we felt like the pressure at Soul Point would have been too much because we didn't want to have to flip a dragon. So we were
Mm.
trying to look for a pick, but they moved just a little bit too early and our cooldowns were just a little bit off. So it was a bit of a miscommunication on our part.
Okay, so at least there was a reason.
Yeah, and at least there was a revenge too, because
Yeah,
while a loss is a loss, a win is a win. So
that is true. So then, how we were talking about how it was probably really difficult to play Victor against the Silas in your semifinals match. Was it as hard as it looked, or were you just chilling the whole time saying, "Don't worry, I scale"?
Early on, the matchup was fine. It was just until we got picked off at Dragon when we got pinched on, where Silas killed our jungler, and then I died to Lee Sin under tower with their bot lane. That was when it started getting hard. But before that, I felt like it was still a pretty even matchup. As long as nobody gets too far ahead, I think like I'll outscale them. But once I started dying and I had to drop waves, that's when I felt the pressure come on. And I had my team that carried me through that.
That's exactly what we called out.
and they did great, and I love the coordination for your team. A little bit of a personal question, just because it was the one of the themes of our last podcast. What do you guys do prepared for these tournaments? Are you guys just playing flex queues, or how do you get this kind of coordination?
Honestly, most of it is just beforehand. We try to have a really good pep talk. Try to just be friends. Everyone's get into a good positive mental, and then we tackle the game on just step by step. We don't look too far ahead because we don't want to trip over ourselves, right? So we just
Sure.
want to stay in the moment and stay positive, and from there
I
we'll just
love that.
skills just show themselves off.
Wonderful. All right. Do you have any other questions, Shazbot?
I asked mine.
All right, Gio, do you have anything you want to say before we close out the interview?
I just want to say thank you guys for setting this up month after month, and again, I greatly appreciate it. Like I've been playing this for 3 months now, and I've enjoyed every moment of it.
We
Love
like
to
hearing
hear
that. All right. Well, Gio, thank you so much. Congratulations again. Please express our admiration and our love to your team for coming back to us, and hope you have a wonderful rest of your Saturday.